Okay, you go first. Please.
Whatever, you scaredy cat.
Ah! OMG! Are you okay? Hello? This is way scary than I imagined. Pennywise, please don't eat me.
Some of you might have AirPods, but have you ever been a villager in a musical version of Shrek? I think not, okay? Get on my level. Growing up, I always really enjoyed musicals. I remember going to see Annie at the Fox Theater, and for a while, I was planning on being a Broadway star, all thanks to my mother. My mother was big on plays and music. Most parents wanted their kids to play sports, but as long as I was a random guy in the background of a play, my mom would be proud. Now, at my old school, I always was in the back of our school plays, probably lip-syncing or looking at the ground pretending I didn't exist. So when I heard the college my brother did musicals at was having auditions to be in Shrek the Musical, I was ecstatic. I went to audition with my heart going sonic speed and sang for 3 people. Was I good? Probably not. Did the girl that run it like my brother being in it? Yes, so I got the part as a flower boy and villager. My big part was when I had to give a lady a flower. I'm pretty sure I was married, and I'm pretty sure she was like 70, but that's beside the point. She was pretty strict, and I know she's just trying to do her best, but I couldn't even breathe, and she would be like, "Shh! Be quiet!" If I was that loud, wouldn't a person that was in charge tell me? The next time we performed, I realized I didn't know where the flower was. So I was going crazy because I didn't want to give this lady a invisible flower. But of course, the lady acted like I murdered someone.
What do you mean you lost it? Find it now!
I was running around, asking people, searching, and basically having a panic attack. And then she has the nerve to say,
"Oh wait, that's where I put it. Oh, here you go, darling."
And that's how I died. Being the extra character that no one cared about was hard. If you weren't a main character, no one would talk to you. The people that got the main parts were like the rich ones, and us villagers were the peasants that had to dance around the stage. It was pretty hard to talk to people, so I had to pretend like I was busy. If you're wondering, this is how it was set up. There was a dressing room where we listened to killer music. We had a rehearsal room, and then we had the hallway that I was sitting in. I was really new to this, so I basically had nothing to do. So I thought it would be cool if I sat there for 2 hours pretending like I was busy. Any normal person would ask someone what to do, but I'm not normal. There was one upside to being in this play other than it being fun. The person that played Lord Farquaad was iconic. I mean, this dude was genius and probably the funniest one there. Let's call him Egg. That'll make sense by the drawing. Turns out that the guy is actually my art teacher. So, that was awkward. When Egg was teaching, he was a shy, nice guy. But boy, when Egg was not teaching, he was like... Speaking of school, this was before I was homeschooled, so I was still in public. The last day was good and fun. We got to dress up, and I got to be thrown up by a random guy. This is great. No worries in the world. I was running around the audience with other people in the play when I hear, "Hey Mason, the entire 4th grade took a field trip to see this." And that's how it ended. 1 laughing 4th grade class and 1 petrified, embarrassed 10-year-old. Yeah, maybe the old lady yelling at me was a little awkward and weird. And maybe the fact that the 4th grade teacher and all the students came to mine was a little embarrassing. But what makes this video a disaster? Well, kid, as I've grown wise and older, I've realized sometimes the biggest enemy and disaster
is yourself.
So in this room that we prepared and got ready for and talked, we had a whole bunch of snacks. We're talking chips and salsa, basically any snack. In this story is popcorn. Now the rule was, as long as you weren't in costume, you were allowed to eat those. Because if you were in costume, you'd maybe make a mess on it, I guess, yeah. For some reason, I either wasn't listening or I just completely missed it. Of course, people didn't really listen to the rule. The person that was running this entire musical came into the room checking on somebody, and she was looking at the mirror talking to him. I didn't know she was in the room, so I got 1 piece of popcorn. You can see where this is going. Either this girl had like super sense, or she just had eyes on the back of her head. Because as soon as she walked over to me and was about to go and do other stuff, she said, "Don't even think about doing that again. You're gonna get in big trouble." And you know me, I turned red. I was a tomato. I was on fire. Because whenever I get yelled at or feel like I did something wrong, the tears are coming. On my end, I shouldn't have done that, but then again, I didn't know that it was a rule. I just felt so guilty at the time where I couldn't even lay eyes on the teacher for like the rest of the time. I got the courage to say goodbye to her and thanks for everything, and she just kept walking off. I said it again. I'm even cringing thinking about this. I hope she heard me, because she was great. Now, ever since then, I kind of drifted off from musicals and moved on to animation, obviously. As much as I was embarrassed or awkward, it was a lot of fun. If you ever have the opportunity to do stuff like that for a college or high school, do it, because it'll be worth it. And you can make a video about how you got screamed at by a crazy stranger. Whoa, dudes, new video. Now, I usually don't make end cards for the end of my video, but, like, it's been amazing lately. You guys made me a whole bunch of fan art for my birthday. Thanks to everybody. Wow, it looks amazing. For people that don't know what my upload schedule is, it's usually when I finish a video. Like, I have a lot of free time, and lately I've just been working my butt off to get videos out. Sometimes it'll take a month, sometimes it'll take 2 weeks, sometimes it'll take 3 weeks, it just depends, but I'm guessing expect one video each month, so yeah. And I hope you guys are okay with me changing up my style so much. It honestly, I always just get bored of doing the same character for more than 4 videos. I really liked the last one, but the character was just so far away from the screen where everything I did for and all the effort I put into that character didn't really matter because people wouldn't even focus on it. I promise this is my last one, okay? Thank you, stay awesome.